At first glance, this chart might look dense, but there's no noise here, only data points. Every single line tells a specific story about where buyers and sellers are positioned. I'm going to walk you through the indicator settings menu section by section. We are going to focus on the logic, why these features exist, how they automate auction market theory, and how to configure them for both ES and the volatile Nasdaq. Group 1, Global Settings. Time Zone. This is your master clock. The algorithm relies on exact session times, knowing when the overnight session ends and the institutional open begins. Set this to your local time so the math aligns with reality. High volatility mode. This is critical. If you trade ES, leave this unchecked. ES is precise, and we want to calculate every single tick. However, if you trade NQ, you must check this box. NQ processes massive amounts of tick data very quickly. Enabling this optimizes the calculation engine to prevent the script from lagging during news or fast moves. Force on top. This is a visibility tool. If price is consolidating, your most important levels might get hidden behind a background fill. Use this to force your daily pivot or monthly POC to the very front layer. Group 2, Discord levels. Group 2 is the data bridge. This connects our machine learning model to your chart. Paste levels here. Every morning, you copy the raw text block from our Discord, whether it's for ES or NQ, and paste it here. The script automatically reads the text and plots your pivot, resistance, and support levels. Alerts. Checking these boxes will allow alerts to happen when price crosses one of the Discord levels. Group 3, Macro Context. Group 3 builds your market memory using volume profile. Profile period. You can set this to monthly, weekly, yearly, or session. I recommend monthly. This shows you the bigger picture of where value has been established for the current month. Row size. This controls the resolution of the profile. For ES, set this to 1. Going lower can impact other drawings due to TradingView limitations. For NQ, set this to 2 or higher. NQ moves in huge ranges. Going lower will not allow the full profile to be drawn on monthly or yearly charts. Show walls. This detects high volume nodes and their edges. Boundaries on the profile where lots of volume traded. The script extends these as walls. They can act as support and resistance because they mark the edges of areas where the market has found balance. Previous month levels. Enabling these will show the previous month's value area high and low. These are important landmarks from the previous month's volume profile. Group 4, Initial Balance and RTH Anchored VWAP Settings. Initial Balance, the IB. This highlights the high and low of the first 60 minutes of trading. In auction market theory, this range sets the tone. If we break out of the IB, it can signal a trend day. RTH Anchored VWAP. This isn't a standard VWAP. It anchors strictly to the cash session open. It filters out all of the overnight participation to show you exactly who is winning the institutional battle today, buyers or sellers. Group 5, Previous Day Structure. Group 5 connects today's action to yesterday's structure. Previous day high and low lines. These are critical pivot points. If we break them, the market is expanding. If we stay inside, we are balancing. Overnight high and low. This plots the overnight extremes. These act as liquidity pools. If the market hasn't taken them out yet, price often acts like a magnet drawn towards them. 80% rule. This automates a classic probability setup. If the market opens outside of yesterday's value, but trades back inside for 1 hour, there's an 80% statistical chance it will rotate all the way back to the other side. The background turns purple when this rule is active. It will turn a lighter purple once price has accepted inside this zone for two 30-minute periods, confirming the rule is in play. Group 6, Inefficiency Scanner. Group 6 is one of the most powerful features of the indicator. Single prints. These dark green boxes are your visual cues for emotional momentum. They appear when price moves so fast that volume becomes thin. Auction market theory tells us the market hates these inefficiencies and usually wants to fix them. However, there is a catch. If a single print remains unfilled during the session, it confirms a strong trend day. If you see them holding, do not fade the move. Poor highs and lows. A healthy market reversal leaves a sharp wick. A poor high is flat and blunt. It means buyers were still present at the very top, but time ran out. The market will likely revisit that level to finish the auction. Group 7 Dynamic Targets. Inventory trap. This calculates the net position of the overnight session. If the market is 100% net long going into the open, that is a crowded trade. If the open fails, all those longs have to sell at once, triggering a reversal. This script alerts you to this immediately. Naked POCs. These are points of control from previous days, weeks, and months that have never been touched. Because they represent untested value, they act as long-term magnets for price. So that is the full indicator with the settings I personally use for ES and NQ. However, depending on your trading style, you may want to change some of these settings. I've tried to give as much control to the user as possible. The indicator will continue to see updates in the future alongside the daily pre-market levels generated by our machine learning algorithm.